It's very. I cannot wait for Sunday's game.
Oh, yeah.
This.
Do we want to talk about last week's games?
No.
Last week's game was just very good defensively. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Just defense, defense was on show last week.
This is the time of the year that it should be.
Oh.
Defense should be winning games.
Yeah.
At this stage of the season. There
Low
was what?
scoring games, both of
26 points scored in the first game and 20 points scored in the second game.
Which is interesting for this grand final now because the last two games Roosters have played out with the Raiders have been pretty high point scoring. I think there's been nearly 100 points in the two games.
Have they?
Yeah. There was and Roosters won them both. One by 4, one by 6. But they've been significant, like 30s, 24, something like that. Like pretty decent points. 18 to 22 and 30 to 24.
They are very short, the Roosters.
They are.
Very.
Well, they've
very
stacked
short.
on 10 cents today. They're $1.30. Actually, I can tell you exactly what it was.
If the Raiders win, they will be the longest odds winners of the grand final.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if that's ever or modern era. Or
Let's go with ever.
We'll go with ever.
Ever.
So I was looking into this today and I was just writing down, preparing for tonight, what I like about the Raiders and what I like about the Roosters.
All right. Boom. Give it to us.
Well, all right, I will give you, and it's pretty elementary. Like none of this is going to be particularly groundbreaking. But I wrote one down without checking it, and then I checked it, and I was off. And I'll tell you which one it was. So Roosters, I went, it's ANZ, so it's almost a home game. The Roosters have at stages through the year looked like in attack, like untouchable. Like you watch a game and you just go, oh, okay, well they win the premiership. The game against the Rabbitohs in the first round of the finals was one of them. You go, oh well, you can't beat that. So they've shown
Definitely.
that. They've shown that. Their defence last week was fantastic. Tedesco and Cronk in particular. They get JWH back, which is huge. Jared Warrior-Hargraves. First time I've said that on the podcast correctly. Practiced that all day. They've got a pretty good record at ANZ. They've got the grand final experience. They've scored 100 more points than the Raiders through the season.
Really?
Wow.
I didn't know that.
They beat Raiders twice this year. This is the one I got wrong. Well, I still stand by Latrell looks off. A comment we were talking about a little bit last week. They're not attacking down that left side anymore. They used to really go there all the time when they started getting a bit of a roll on. You see Kiri swoop around the back and they'll go to Latrell and they've already got that sort of positive momentum. They go to Latrell, that left side, and he uses his speed and his strength to get over his opposition. They seem to be going the other way now. They'll go to Manu on the right, and they're getting dividends there, so you wouldn't stop. And then I found last week, because we had Latrell anytime try scorer, I reckon he touched the ball 3 times. There was one opportunity he got close to scoring where they put the bomb up, and Tupou knocked it back, which is a bit of their favourite play. And it just happened to fall in the hands of Boyd Cordner rather than Latrell. Besides that, Latrell got the ball in defensive positions only, really. And I found that really interesting. This is the thing I got wrong. I still reckon there's something up there. Like the whole since Origin when he didn't play the second game, I was like, if I had to pick a kicker for my life, I'd pick Croker over Latrell. Because Latrell will miss one from not far out, and Croker's pretty consistent.
Agreed.
Croker's got a less percentage than Latrell this year. Kicking.
Really?
Yeah. I wrote that without checking, and then checked it and went, Latrell's in front.
I would think that.
Is that?
I wouldn't
find
think
that really odd.
I would have thought Croker was a better.
So you think there's a question mark above Latrell? Do you think injury? Do you think mental health? Do you think?
I don't know. Like I wouldn't say he's out of favour or anything. I think that they went away from him being their attacking weapon and pretty much uncontainable for a point.
Yep.
And they've found that Manu seems to be providing this role with Brett Morris on his side. And then they just keep going there now.
Tupou's easy hit a bit of form towards the back end of the season.
Tupou's rocks and diamonds a little bit. But I don't know. I just think they're just not using him as much. I don't know why that is. But
it probably has something to do with, I would suggest, Kiri was out for a little while.
Yeah.
So they were probably more reliant going down Cronk's side of the field at that stage. So using more Manu and it worked out well for them. And now Kiri's back. He's probably not as dominant as he was before he got injured, and he's probably taking some type of backseat to Cronk at this stage.
Yeah,
So it suggests it has something
but
to
I
do
feel
with that.
Kiri's he's still getting that pass from Cronk and making that pass to the centre, or he'll find
That
starting to
cut out
find
Boyd
corner.
runs, yeah.
He's finding Cordner short now.
Yeah.
A bit more. I don't know. I just feel like they're not even looking.
Yeah,
left
you're
side
probably
that much.
right. There was
It probably
there,
might-
it just-
makes
yeah.
sense what you've said.
there
that-
was a stage that Latrell was Kiri's favourite ball runner.
Oh yeah.
He just used to every ball player
Yeah.
has their favourite ball runner.
It was that same pass every time, though. I think Boyd would run decoy, cut out pass,
Maybe that's what it is.
Latrell.
They're just like, well, you know what? We've got more than one ace up our sleeve, and we're just using it.
Maybe they're
Do
going
you
to play
think-
him in the grand
okay.
final.
Oh,
Maybe they're just
Do you
They'll
waiting.
have a
think-
big dog game. Oh.
And that was actually going to be my next question. He has kind of been...
Sleeping dog.
what? That's not the... That's sleeping dog.
Sleeping dog. Don't you let
Like a
sleeping
sleeper.
dogs lie? Or
Let's
something?
He's a
Sleeping
liar,
dogs
is he?
lie.
That's the saying. What are you on?
So maybe they're just going to wake him up. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wake the dog up.
Wake the dog
Stop
up.
calling him a dog. That's probably the point that we're trying to make.
Okay.
Do you think his form changes in the grand final? Or do you think that this is actually tactic?
I don't know.
It's
But
not
look
tactic.
who he's against. I don't think it's tactical. I agree.
This
He's
okay,
against Leilua.
let's talk about
This
this.
is awesome.
This is huge, hey. So you got Leilua, Rapana, Latrell, Tupou.
Yeah.
Like
Little
that-
combos. That's so good.
That left right side is left side
Yeah.
is so. I cannot wait.
BJ's
awesome
defense
matchups.
has been questionable in the past, and that's why he's never got an origin
This
spot.
is a grand final.
I
Like,
understand.
I do.
But I'm just saying that
He's
his
aware of the
defense
date.
has been questionable in the past.
You know where fucking Noosa is. Also, I understand it's Tuesday. It's not. Yeah, so I cannot wait to see that. There is a lot of matchups. I am really looking forward to the big boys.
Oh, Papali JWH. That's going to be cool. Really like
That is going to be cool.
Yeah.
Papali's the best front rower in the game now by 100 yards.
I don't know. Like,
Stand out. Yeah.
Tell me someone
yeah.
who's going to get it over him.
Yeah,
if anyone was
really.
going to, though,
I think
I'd
probably-
say it'd be Jared.
Do you
It's
really
either
think
Jared
so?
Rio-
100%.
Rio
Maybe-
Hargraves or Payne Haas.
Maybe Jared 5 years ago.
No, he's
Not
been
5
great
years
this
ago.
year. No,
Let's go
I reckon.
with 3 years ago.
I just think he's hit. Yeah.
Aiden Fanua-Blake. He'd be the other one.
DCE.
Hey, I was going to have a bet this afternoon.
Dogs had enough.
He's just going sitting on the. We have a white lounge in our,
Studio.
and yeah, there he is. There's a
Dog on
reason
it.
why that lounge is so dirty.
Oh, the dog.
Clients come in. Oh,
I'm just
might not
going
sit on that.
into,
Hey, Daily M Captain of the Year.
He'll win it.
I reckon DCE.
Oh, he's immoral.
Yeah.
He'll get halfback of the year too.
He's not favourite.
Really?
No, there's still good money about him.
Who's-
The Daily
How
M, the
about
Daily
Cooper
M's are
Cronk
currently
is
on.
not listed for halfback of the year.
Fair enough.
And Mike Acevo is not listed for winger of the year. Like, dumb.
Oh, Sevo should be winger of the year.
It's
I think so
That's-
too.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
He's top try scorer.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think Mamalo might have been with the Warriors.
No, wasn't it?
Nah, because Sevo got that hat trick late.
No, Latrell hit the front, didn't he?
Latrell hit the front. He did because he hit. We spoke about it, and I said I reckon he'll hit top try scorer.
Latrell ended up
And he
winning.
was. I don't know if he did because I think he went quiet those last 3 or 4
No,
weeks.
I reckon he won it, mate. We'll have a look into
I'm
that.
looking
Get
into
on,
it.
get
I'm
on
looking
it.
into that.
So okay,
Tries, Mike Acevo, 22, Latrell, 19,
Yeah.
Tedesco, 17.
Oh yeah,
Mamalo, 17.
Sevo scored a hat trick in his last game or something like that.
He scored a hat trick in the game against Brisbane
What?
Who
when
did?
they won 58
didn't?
zip. Yeah, that's right. The ball boy scored a hat trick.
and then he goes again.
Clive Churchill medal winner is James Tedesco favourite?
Has to be.
he-
Yeah.
He is.
Is
Oh, he is.
He's incredible.
He wins. Sorry, I just mentioned that. Daily M's are on right now. He wins the Daily M tonight. He's the shortest priced Daily M favourite of all time.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, he wins.
Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look in the. I've got the
He's
NRL
like
stats up.
$1.60.
He hasn't got the most points scored because he's not a kicker. In tries, he's third. So the things that he can do. In attack, he's in the lead with Mike Acevo on line breaks. He's not in the post-contact meters top 5. He's not in the line engaged top 5. And he's got the tackle breaks. He's in front by nearly 30. So of 8 categories, he's right up there in 3 of them. Like, he's incredible.
I'll tell you what he is. He's just always around the ball.
He's like me at touch.
Like, whenever there's a half chance, he finishes. Like, even when they scored that try to make it 14-6, he scored that try. That was just super simple, and he summed it up beautifully with just a bit of speed and got the ball over the line. And a lot of blokes would have stuffed that up, trying to do too much with it. But he's
also leading
so
handling
good.
errors.
Really?
Mate, we didn't touch the ball that much. You're
Yeah,
due
that's
to.
it. Yeah.
So what other
He's the
matchups
second
we're
best
looking
fullback
at?
in the game, for sure.
For the game,
Yeah.
Whiten, Kiri is a good one. Whiten had not a breakout season, but he played Origin this year. Probably second fiddle to Kiri, but so you're probably looking at 2 of the best.
We're going to see
different players.
100%. Yeah,
We're going to see Kiri out there.
Yeah,
We'll
Kiri's
be
there.
seeing. We'll see him 100%.
He's in a moon boot at the moment.
Oh, that's okay.
They said that before last game.
He's got a moon tan, Kiri.
Did you see what
Look
he
at
was?
there, he looks like.
He was an angry
He's a
little
ghost.
man.
He's got a
Angry
moon
little
boot.
man against Kafusi.
Oh, he pulled his hair out of
Put his hair out.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Who do you reckon's going to win the Clive Churchill medal? That's what I want to know.
Okay, so let me give you guys odds, and then I'll take a tip. So let's talk about the game and betting around the game.
Okay.
So at the moment, Roosters are sitting at $1.40. Raiders are sitting at $3 on Sportsbet. So that's come in today. So people have been plonking on Raiders.
Yeah, the line's 6.5 or 7.
7.5.
7.5.
Minus 7.5. Roosters $1.90. Plus 7.5. Canberra $1.90. I'll just give you the 1 to 12, 13 plus markets because that's a little bit different as well. Roosters 1 to 12, 275. Roosters 13 plus 280. Raiders 1 to 12, 375. Raiders 13 plus.
5.50.
I think either team 1 to 12 is the go.
That's not what I'm asking you.
What's the 13 plus? Raiders 13 plus. I'm saying 6.50. 6.50 is my final guess.
Oh, I'm going with 375. Yeah, $7.
$11.
Wow.
$11. Yeah.
So the bookies are seeing this very one-sided, I think. They're covering themselves with that Canberra 1 to 12 at 375. But they're definitely giving us a score range that Roosters 1 to 12, 275. Roosters 13 plus 280. I actually don't mind that 1 to 12, 275, but I'll get your tip in a second.
I have to think of one.
Clive Churchill medal winner. That's what you wanted to get to.
Yeah, I want to know about that.
So Teddy is favourite at $4.50. Kiri is second favourite at $6.50. Then third favourite is Cronk. Next is the first Canberra player, which is Josh Hodgson at $10.
I was going to say, Josh Hodgson wins it probably if they win.
Who would be the
was so good
third?
last
I was quite surprised. Who would be the third? Sorry, the second favourite Canberra player?
Papali or
Well
Bateman?
done.
Papali.
Well done.
Yeah, I reckon
Papali was so good.
he was so good. I reckon if Canberra win it, it is Papali.
You go past Hodgson, he was so good last week.
He is so good.
But he's
just
also
out.
concussion protocol.
You can't turn off around Hodgson. He'll steal the ball. He'll knock the ball out of your hand. Like he's just like a menace.
Well,
I
no,
loved it last week. I was just like, man, you just.
I mean,
he
I've
gives
seen
you
some
nothing.
strippers in
He
Fish
gives
Week,
you
but he
nothing.
is one of the best.
Yeah,
I think
so
that was
I
one of
heard
the.
that,
Was
yeah.
that Batuta Advocate?
Yeah, that was good.
Did you see the Viking clap one?
No.
The Batuta Advocate. Oh, anyone listening to this will know what it is, but saying that girl goes to hospital after going to Mooseheads, which is the club they're meeting an Englishman
Gets the
and receiving the Viking clap.
What were you going to say, BJ?
I was going to say... No, don't know.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Papali, not Papali. Hodgson, basically it was their season last year because he was out from like
Yep.
rounds 1 to
Yep.
15 or something. They hardly won a game, and then they came good. But he is so important to their team, and he's so crafty around dummy half. But Papali, I've never seen a game like it from a front rower last week. He was so dominant, and just you could feel it later in that game. Like, just give Papali the ball,
Yeah.
and he will get it over the line.
It had
He played
shades
big
of
minutes
that.
too, I think.
Yeah,
Big minutes.
massive. Yeah. I think he played 50 minutes for his first break. That can be
Something like
correct.
that.
Yeah, and he only had a short one. Then he came back.
Can
in,
you,
so he might have played 7.
So what we're going to do, without giving you guys any notice, I want you to give me your bets that you're going to have on that day. So whether it's going to be a Roosters bet and a Canberra bet, you know, who you're liking, if you're going to go Clive Churchill 1 out. If you guys want to have a look at it, I can tell you what I'm liking.
Tell us what you're liking. I think the Roosters win. I want the Raiders to win. And after both of the games last week, I feel like it's going to be tight. I think I really enjoyed their defense last week. So I'm not even like, oh, you know, Rapana's a great finisher, but he got to get over Tupou.
There's
Which
not much.
Yes.
Tupou's been a little bit of liability at times, but of late he's been pretty good.
There's
So
not going to be many try scores.
I don't think so either.
I wouldn't be
Total
playing
match
any
points
time
is
try scorers
34.
at all.
Yeah, I think I might be going under. What did you say? Sorry,
34.
is the points
Total points, yeah.
I'd be unders. I'd be going unders.
That's short though. I don't think. I think
Wish it
they're
was
all. I think they're
44.
both. Yeah, that's what I was going to
Go
say.
on.
I reckon they're both around the 20s. Okay. So give me a game bet and then a Clive Churchill Blake.
I will. Can I have 2 Clive Churchills?
Of course you can, mate.
Yeah, because if
It's your money.
they're odds. All right, so I'm backing Papali, Clive Churchill, and I'm backing Whiten, Clive Churchill.
So you're not backing any Roosters player for Clive Churchill. Do you think this is a Canberra win?
I just want to cheer Canberra. Sorry.
He's on the milk.
What?
Do they
You're on
even
the milk.
still? They don't, everyone just
Because of
Oh,
the milk.
yeah.
Yeah.
associates them
Yeah.
with that milk sponsorship.
Yeah. I'm sure they are.
I want to cheer Canberra.
Okay, so you're gonna. So we've got your Clive Churchills. Give us your bet for Canberra then.
Just
Give us
Canberra
your
straight
prediction.
out.
Just Canberra straight out. $3.
$3. You don't
Okay.
have to go for too much value when they're
I
$3. But yeah, maybe
Oh yeah, $3. No, that's
Canberra win, and then I'd play Papali and White.
Whiten.
Because I reckon Whiten will be right up for this game, and I just love those sort of players that
Yeah, this is
that
huge
don't
to him.
mind getting
Yeah.
involved. And,
This is huge.
and he's a different.
Can I
He's got that mongrel
throw
in
something
it.
in?
He's got
in
mongrel in
here?
him. Yeah.
This is Cooper Cronk's last game. We'll see him in the NRL.
If he's anywhere near the Clive Churchill medal, he'll get it.
He's
He
third
has
favourite.
played
And that's
in-
the reason.
Last year's grand final, won it. The year before's grand final, they won it. He played in the year before that grand final because that would have been Sharks Melbourne. They lost.
Lost.
He has played in more grand finals in his career than he's missed out on.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's played something like 16 or 17 seasons, and he's going to play in 9 grand finals.
Ah, that is
Like-
such a good effort.
That is a record.
What a player.
Like, the only people that you'd imagine have any record that's close to that is that St. George era, where they won 12 or 13 premierships
Yeah, that
in a
was a
row.
long time
That's
ago.
incredible in the modern age.
It's a good effort, let me tell you.
And how about the change from Melbourne to Roosters? Like,
That was a good call.
People are, oh, well, you're going backwards. Well, no, you're
Well, that
not.
was so what? Yeah, so 16
16 was
losing to Sharks,
in 16.
playing for Melbourne.
Yeah.
Then Storm win
Against
17
Cowboys.
against Cowboys, and then that's the year he goes to Roosters. He
Wins
wins
against Melbourne.
Storm.
Plays against all odds because he had the collarbone thing.
And
So-
he really, I don't think he can win it, though.
I don't think he...
He's third fave, but the reason why he's third favourite is what you just said.
Well, I
If-
think so. Remember how Billy Slater somehow won Man of the Series from the sideline in that Origin? There's a bit of an element of that.
I can feel it.
Do you
I
think
can
the
feel
NRL love a fairy
Yeah,
tale?
that's it.
Okay.
I don't think he gets it, but I just thought that was an interesting statistic to bring up there.
Borgie, give us who you're liking for the game. Give us your tip and give us your bet. And
This is tough
Or do
because
you want me to go first if you're still looking?
No, I'm gonna go, and I'm only really thinking on the fly here because like I said I like the Roosters. I think Roosters win. I'd really love to see Canberra win. Maybe a big game from like Victor Radley. We know he's got it in him.
Yeah. Victor the Inflictor.
Yeah.
Victor. Oh, look, just for a bit of value, I don't know.
I'm with you.
Roosters with Victor Radley is Clive Churchill. You'd get 15 bucks for that.
I think my money's going to be around Radley or Manu.
I reckon
think
you'd
those
get-
two.
Yeah,
I
what
really
price is
like.
Radley?
I like
He's
Victor
gotta
Radley.
be 20 to 1.
I can get you. I can tell you guys.
I reckon Radley would be 20 to 1.
26.
There you go.
Yeah, Radley. I
26
like
to-
that.
Radley with Roosters win, you're going to get over 30 bucks for your dollar. It's a handy
Probably
one.
not though, right? Because they're not gonna. Will they put that bet together?
Yeah,
Because
they'll
you
put it
basically have to win.
Maybe.
Like, there's only been one player in the modern era that's won it in a
Here we
losing
go.
team.
I don't want to hear
What
about
a champion!
Please.
What a
it.
guy!
I think Roosters do this easily.
Any
Going
news on
13
the
plus.
halfback of the year?
No. I am watching it though. My bet for Sunday is going to be just Roosters head to head. All 1 to 12. What is 1 to 12? What does that leave me?
You've already
Roosters
got a big bet.
Roosters 1 to 12.
Hey, Ladbrokes have
Manu.
got Roosters at $1.42 at the moment. And Canberra at $3.30. So you get overs on
that's
both.
good for you, Canberra bet. They're good.
Yes.
So yeah, I like Manu, anytime try scorer. He's paying $3.60, and I think I like Boyd Cordner for Clive Churchill medal. I think he was fantastic last week. I think he was kind of outshone by a few other players, but he was great. I think he'll
Cordner,
step
you
up
reckon?
again. Yep,
Okay.
Cordner.
That's fair.
$12. So
Isn't Clive Churchill such a good bet? Like, man of the player of
It's
the
hard.
match is a good bet.
It's
Because you
hard
get to follow
because,
him and you cheer them
yeah.
every time they get the ball.
But I reckon- the first 20 minutes, whether your bet's done or not.
Oh, you know if you're in the running.
You know if you're in the running. I got it once. $13. Glenn Stewart.
Okay.
He got Clive Churchill medal.
Against Warriors?
Yeah, against the Warriors.
We watched that
We
together.
watched it
It
at
was like
Campos.
40-0.
No, that wasn't the Melbourne game. It was like it was a big score though. It was like
Blowout.
34 to 20 or something like that.
Hey, so just in case anyone's interested, because we're talking about points over and points under, I'm just on my Ladbrokes app, and you have alternate
Lines, yep.
lines as well for the points. So I might take a little.
What's the alternative?
Well, you can take whatever you want. I might take
28
under
and a half.
37.5 for $1.48.
$1.48. You have to put that in a multi though. If you,
Yeah. You don't have to take that.
only if you got money like Woodhead, would you be able to?
I'm
back
trying
that
to
straight out?
find
Rip that money straight out.
How do I get the Clive? I can't
I'm
seem to
winning
get a
twice
Clive
because I had all
Churchill.
this money saved up for my AFL Grand Final ticket and I didn't have to spend it. And then,
You had that on the 60 to 1 multi, didn't you?
Oh,
no, jeez, that would have been.
That would have been nice.
That would have been.
Jet.
I had $2,000 up my sleeve for the AFL Grand Final ticket.
So you won 120.
Imagine that. Imagine that. Jeez, that would have been good. 120.
And you wouldn't even share us a case of beers in the podcast.
I would have quit work with 120 grand.
Would have.
Yeah,
You'd had a few months off.
Wouldn't really.
Would have went to
I would.
Noosa.
Do you know North. All right, thanks, boys. Let's